lie of self-value. Conscious creators, as you begin to entertain the thought that the mind is a tool. If the mind is a tool, that means that all of the ideas within that mind are tools as well, are aspects of that tool, meaning they can be interchanged, meaning they can be shifted, they can be moved, they are not permanent. You can pick and choose what ideas you will entertain, you will establish and unestablish as permanent, those ideas that serve you in the highest, and those ideas that do not or no longer serve you. They can be interchanged, they can be moved, they can be released, they can be let go, they can be sown, they can be grown, they can be cultivated. And once you realize this after play and practice, understanding, you begin to realize that all aspects of you, all aspects that are thought of in the mind of humanity are ideas, which means that ideas of confidence are merely ideas. The absence of confidence, whatever that might be, is an idea. For the absence of a thing and the presence of a thing are specific experiences. Self-value is no different. Self-value is an idea, and the absence of said value is an idea. The need for value to be established is an idea. There are individuals who do not need their value established by another, for they hold a high value idea of themselves. These are starkly different individuals from those who need their value to be established, from those who desire for their value to be established. They have full power over their idea of value, which means they do not hesitate, which means they have very little resistance or fear, if any, to taking action, for they're not concerned with the idea of others. They're not concerned with the opinions of others, for their idea of value is established by them. Their idea of value is not established by the opinions or the thoughts or the feelings of another outside of themselves. This is a starkly different position. And if you want to play the game of self-value, you want to be the initiator of your own value. You want to be the holder of your value. Not your parents, not your friends, not your co-workers, not your supervisors or bosses, not your customers or clients. You want to be the establisher of your value. You do not want to be in the position, the absence of value, and that needing to be filled by something or someone outside of you. This is a weak position. This is a powerless position, for you are now reacting to the collaborative components that are supporting you in creating an experience. And right now they are creating a fearful experience, an experience of emptiness, an experience born of the lack of the idea, of an idea. Think about that position. The lack of, the absence of, where you are seeking outside of yourself, where you're hoping for the feeling from outside of yourself. And knowing and understanding the creative process, you know that you are only, what's going to be reflected back to you is that absence. What's going to be reflected back to you is the fear at the bottom of that absence that you do not have and that you are not enough. Thus continuing the cycle of the pain, the frustration that you feel, the hurt that you feel as a result of not being filled from outside of you, from not being offered the feeling state from outside of yourself. You cannot be offered that, because that's not what you are expressing. You are expressing the absence of a thing, which means that absence of a thing is what is being reflected back to you. That's the position that you will always find yourself in until you begin to claim that value, until you begin to claim such idea for yourself. The idea of self-value is a lie, for it's not even a consideration in source. But you must grow to this point. We will offer it to you now, but you must grow to this. The idea of value is not even a thought in the mind of Source. A flower does not consider itself value or unvaluable. The animals of the wild do not consider themselves valuable or unvaluable. They just are. They exist within themselves beautifully and excellently and powerfully. They're not seeking valuation from outside of themselves. And neither should you, for you are giving your power away, and you will find yourself reacting to the effects of your experience, caught in a loop of powerlessness, caught in a loop of fear, caught in a loop of insecurity. And you can be free of it, but you must get free of it by your own hand. You must get free of it by taking responsibility for how you see yourself. For that's all that matters. It only matters what you think. It only matters what you feel. For in the grand scheme of things, that is what is reflected back to you. The beginning of the process exists within you. The source, the catalyst of the process exists within you. And once you understand that intellectually and begin to play and practice with it so that you understand it viscerally, you will see its truth. And that truth will propel you forward into greater strength, into greater understanding, into higher frequency, which will reveal its truth to you after you exude and show consistency to the vibration. And then the game is on. For you will be pointed in the right direction. Your attention will be pointed in the right direction. Your efforts will be pointed in the right direction. And this is why we are here, to support you in that endeavor, to make you aware of what is coming, to make you aware of what is possible, to make you aware of who you are and who you can be now, not after you transition, but now. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We're here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.